since my last visit. But some things remain the same, and one of these is this country's celebrated reputation for hospitality. Prince Philip and I have been most touched by the warmth of the welcome we have been given here in Accra. We are delighted to be back. When I came here in 1961, your first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, predicted that no matter how strong the winds of change in Africa might blow, they would never loosen the bonds of affection between our two countries. I believe that a generation later, the ties between us are stronger than ever. Mr. Speaker, there are many indications of this. There are, for example, more than 200,000 British citizens of Ghanaian descent living in the United Kingdom, including one of my ministers who was born in Ghana. Indeed, his father was a minister in the government here when I visited in 1961. The people of this country have been in the forefront of the renaissance in Africa of democratic values. Next year, your president, who has led you through these momentous changes, will reach the end of his second term. His successor is to be chosen freely and fairly by the people of Ghana, and this election will itself demonstrate the political change and freedoms which Ghana now enjoys. I am pleased to be able to applaud Ghana's achievements here in your Parliament and look forward to a successful future for our two countries as we move forward into the 21st century.
Tens of thousands of people lined the principal streets of Accra to cheer the royal couple as they were taking on a state drive. The ceremonial route was given a whitewash for the visit, while property owners were encouraged to repaint the front of their walls. The state drive court of the State House for a mini Durbar. Ghana went through a lot of wars and struggles which culminated in independence in 1957. But in independence, Ghanaians have retained a reverence not only for their chiefs but also for Britain's nobles. Perhaps it was for this reason that a large crowd of people from all walks of life converged at the forecourt of the State House to catch a glimpse not only of Britain's royal couple but also the colorful assembly of 21 Ghanaian chiefs from various parts of the country.
Majesty, as you look around you, you will agree with me that the atmosphere speaks for itself. The welcoming crowd, the pageantry and pomp exhibited the expressions of our cultural dances are all our way of saying thank you for the friendship of the British people. Thank you for coming to visit us, and to put it in our own language, I say Akwaba. Thank you.
His Majesty is touched by your decision to make what for some was a long and arduous journey to Accra to bring greetings from your people. The gesture is much appreciated and will be long remembered. The Queen has also asked me to reciprocate your sentiments and to entreat you, on return to your people, to convey to them her and Prince Philip's personal greetings and best wishes for a contented and prosperous future.
After this exchange of warm words, the royal couple was treated to some Ghanaian dances. The Durbar over, the Queen and her husband parted ways. While she went to visit the La Wireless cluster of schools, the Duke went to Tema. At the school, Her Majesty was met by the Minister of Education, Mr. Ekospio Gabra. To mark her visit and interacted with the pupils and teachers of the school.
Always waiting for the sign of
Right. Go on then.
Every afternoon, you go to visit Mama Gladys. Mama Gladys has a shiny black silk bag on their table. Thank you very much.
The school authorities then presented her with a gift. Meanwhile, thousands of school children lined the streets to welcome Prince Philip to Tema. He first went to Peter Limited, where he visited the pharmaceutical and soap departments. The Duke then went to the Presbyterian Church in Tema, which was built on the Greenwich Meridian. There, he unveiled the plaque, inspected the Greenwich Line, and visited the British-sponsored computer laboratory.
So what's in here? Spoon and flour. Prince Philip also went to the Ghana Armed Forces Command and Staff College at Teshi, where an electronic library designed to support the college's international peacekeeping efforts has been built.
Monsieur Vaudin, moi je salue.
Le commandant de ce
Later in the evening, President Rawlings hosted the Queen to a state banquet at the banquet hall of the State House. At As usual, there were displays of various aspects of Ghanaian culture. Proposing the toast, President Rawlings told the Queen that since her last visit in 1961, Ghana has witnessed dramatic changes. He said even though Ghana has a thriving democratic system, the country's hard-won achievements are being undermined by factors beyond her control, and appealed to the Queen and the Commonwealth to help eliminate those factors.
We in Ghana have a thriving democratic system of government. Yet good governance, which we all aspire to, cannot stand alone. Without sound economic growth and transparent administration, political instability will be inevitable despite the mechanisms of multi-party democracy and the accompanying institutions. Even as we move forward steadily as a nation, the majority of our people know little improvement in their standard of living, nor do they see an end to the grinding poverty that harms their daily existence. This is the challenge of development. While we advance on the road to economic growth, the stark reminders of the lands we have yet to travel are still very much around us. Your Majesty, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have received much praise from the outside world for our economic policies and buoyant democracy. Yet our hard-won achievements are undermined by factors outside and beyond our control. Plummeting prices from major exports, cocoa and gold, a steep rise in world oil prices, and an onerous debt burden. My beloved countrymen and women, Your Majesty, even more pernicious and threatening and compounding the difficulties we face in the disease that abounds on this continent, in our part of the world, is the disease of corruption. Many years ago, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at the World Economic Forum in Denmark, I spoke on the scourge of corruption. At that time, some delegates felt I was out of tune with the mood of that moment that was close to about 7 to 8 years ago, most probably in Denmark. Today, I feel vindicated because, and I have every reason to feel happy to observe that the same call I made is being echoed around the world, from Nigeria by General Obasanjo to South Africa, where an international conference on corruption was recently held. The international community, and the Commonwealth in particular, must find ways to assist us unravel the webs of corruption which stretch from our natural resources through local individuals to international agents and banks. It is the hope of all Ghanaians that although your stay amongst us has been very brief, you have been able to relive some of the pleasant memories of your previous visit, and that your Majesty will carry back to London the expressions of the respect and affection which our people have for you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I now invite your excellencies and distinguished guests to rise and raise your glasses to join me in drinking a toast to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Thank you. To your health and long life. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please be seated.
I invite you all to join me in raising your glasses to toast the President and people of the Republic of Ghana.
I wish I could remain seated, madam, but I cannot do that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Those born to lead are few. Those born to follow many. Okay. Who says the Commonwealth has no leader? It has a leader. I said, who says the Commonwealth has no leader? It has a leader. Abriwa, who then is the leader?
It is not Commonwealth. Not Ghana. The leader of the Commonwealth is Queen Elizabeth II.
Queen Elizabeth's visit was seen as a meaningful step in the sustenance of the excellent political and socio-economic relations between the two countries. Excitement over the tour therefore filled the media. Local newspapers produced special supplements on the British monarchy and splashed their pages with pictures of the visit. And for the first time in a very long while, security restrictions compelled journalists to fight their way to cover the Queen's visit. Many Ghanaians, while lamenting the short duration of the visit, agree that it meant a lot to Ghana.
She has spoken so well, very nice words about the country, and that speaks volumes to the international world. Definitely Ghana is now among the Committee of Nations at very high level, not just at very ordinary level. You know, I mean, you could also see that the Queen is very, very, very happy.
This one visit, one occasion I wouldn't have missed for anything. Ghana and Britain have had very, very long term relationship. They continue to inspire us, they continue to assist us. They've been very, very helpful to us in our developmental efforts.
When she came at first, I was 8 years. Yeah.
Now that you've seen her again, what are your impressions?
I'm very happy that the things about Ghana and Rollins too has done well, that he has invited him to this place.
It is a very important thing for the nation, because it gives the nation a very good name to inside and abroad.
Were you happy with how they were?
We are very happy. That's why we have come in our numbers.
We are encouraged by the fact that the whole head of the British Empire recognize the efforts that we've made politically, especially after going through 2 successful political elections.
We were quite excited about the position taken by the Queen and the fact that she took the stand of wanting to deepen the already cordial relationships between Ghana and the UK government and the people of the UK, as well as the people of Ghana. And it's quite exciting, and we are quite happy about it, and we believe that this kind of relationship ought to be deepened and strengthened for the benefit of our people.
On the day of the Queen's departure, thousands were at the airport to bid her farewell. The royal couple was seen off by President Rawlings, the First Lady, Vice President Rose, and his wife, and other members of government.
Find the white line. Get back.